which is like I want to talk about Habboween. Hopefully in the right direction. But anyways, Habboween set is been released. I'm a little bit late. Woke up late. I didn't know I worked the graveyard. Well, if you don't know, well, now you know. So Habbo is just released their well they updated us on what they're releasing in October for the Halloween collectible set. The collectible set, not their regular thing. This is for the collectibles. So yeah. Anyways, Halloween 2025 collectible set, all the details on the incoming Halloween 2025 collectible set are here. So this is what they're releasing. They're releasing a skeleton skin, which I know that the community in the Discord when I used to be in there, they wanted a new skin. They haven't had a new skin in a minute. The only skins that they have for the NFT project is the stone skin. That's been I think about maybe 2 years now since that. And then they just released recently with the clothing factory, the bronze, silver, and gold skin. I talked to a individual yesterday. I believe her name was I forgot her name, but I talked to a Hobble individual yesterday about some the prices of the skins, and the skins have been falling. And if you want to know why the bronze, silver, and gold skin is falling, it's because the prices, well, every month people are getting the collectibles, the clothing, boxes. So when you get those boxes, you open them, you get the ingredients to craft, the clothing stuff. So every month people are getting stuff, and that's putting more into circulation. So end of it all is just more in due time it's gonna like get lower. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Just can't find the right words. My goodness. But so yeah, Halloween 2025 are co- are coming. Are coming. It should be is coming. Are coming, and I don't know, whatever. And we're shivering with anticipation. We can feel the chill right down to our bones. I feel it in my bones. Remember that song? You're knocking on my window. Hey, you're slowly letting me go. And I know the feel. Okay, anyway. Tiga and Sarah, where are they now? I think they're still. Anyways, which each item of the Halloween 2025 set will be available in the collector's set shop for 2 weeks only, and you manage to collect them all. If you manage to collect them all, there's a bonus, a skeleton skin. Ooh. The brand new, fully colorable and customizable skin it's yeah, I see what they did there. Lurking in the shadows, waiting for you to claim on October 30th. That's when you can be able to claim this dude or girl is a skeleton. So I guess it's binary. Um, but yeah, so this is what I was kind of confused with. Like, is each one like a different character, like a different thing? I guess not. I guess that's just showing you the it's just showing you the examples on what you could customize your skin to look like. So you can do a lot with it and whatnot. So I think it looks pretty cool. Gonna have some dead people walking around, dead man walking. Well, I guess it's bone, so he's already dead, right? No. While we usually release new items in the collector's shop every Wednesday through the month, actually did not know that, to be honest. Um, this in October we won't be releasing any items on the 15th, 22nd, and 29th of October. This will allow all the items from the set to be available in the collector shop for 2 weeks while also enabling the snapshot and claim for the skeleton outfit before the big day itself, Habboween. I don't celebrate holidays anymore, but whatever. This is money to me. Um, because I don't think people really still understand. Because I'm gonna get down to it, but I'm gonna get to it. Just hear me out. So, you can look forward to the following items coming to the collectible shop and silver shop throughout October. So these are the prices of some of this stuff. So it's at 4, 8, 6, 5, 5. So it's 1,000. So what, 21, 2,200 for all of this. So in retrospect, that's about, depending on how much the emeralds are on the market right now. Because emeralds been pretty popular. People have been using emeralds for a lot. Hobble's been finding ways to utilize emeralds, but not just that. When people, I realize people don't eat. People really do try to run with the news. Sometimes I'll see people buying stuff just to throw it back into the market at a higher price. So, you know, like people could just buy it and use it, but that person's not going to use it. They just have the money to buy it and then resell it to get more money. I mean, if you, like I've said before, if you've seen my other videos, if you deal with Hobble and you're in the marketplace, just imagine those same individuals, but now in the blockchain market, and it's just it's very quite annoying. I have sold some stuff on the market before. I paid my rent because of Hobble Hotel. Don't tell me nothing, but it's so complicated. It takes a long time. I would not suggest trying to get the money, and like, if you need the money immediately, do not try to sell, try to get that. Like, try to have that to be like something that you want down the line, because you can be battling with people in the market for, the floor price. And anyways, I'm going on a tangent. Sorry. Let me go back to Halloween. All right, so what's in the set? So we got all of this. We have a fungal infection, which is disgusting. An apocalyptic flashlight. Apocalypse. I don't know why I got the elliptic. Apocalypse flashlight. I don't know why it has to be an apocalypse flashlight. What does that even mean? The skeleton butler, which is pretty dope. I'm actually wanting that skeleton butler. The pumpkin pod. The pumpkin pod is actually pretty nice. I'm actually pretty digging it. I would prefer if the seat part was just a sunken in pumpkin. That would have been fine too. A sunken in pumpkin, that looks like a seat, would have been pretty much chill. I don't know why they had to put the little plate in the middle of it, like a little seat plate. It kind of looks like a carrot in a way. No, here it is. I like the gnome, the Grim Reaper. Wait, where's the Grim? Oh, Grim Reaper gnome. Reaper gnome. So yeah, I'm digging it. So it's just what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Okay, yeah. So it's just 6 items. And then if you get this, I think, yeah, so collect them all, and on October 30th, a screenshot will be taken for the set, and those hobbles that have completed the set will be able to claim the skeleton outfit. Okay, yeah, so this is the set. I was kind of confused because there was another set that on the bottom, I think. I'll show you in a second. Um, Remember, this is a skin item that covers your entire hobble body! Exclamation points. From the collector's guide. All right, cool. So, and then this is a little help. So when you go to Hobble, this is going to be on like the main page. You should be able to see it. And then if you need help with emeralds and silver, they try to give you more information down here. So yeah, pretty cool. Spooky, scary skeletons. I remember that. I think every year that becomes like a TikTok trend. And I think someone always tries to run to be the first one to do a new dance for it. At least I don't know. That's what I remember. I'm not on that app anymore. But yeah, that's it. That is the Habboween set. I'm excited for it. Would I be collecting the whole entire set? Most likely. Oh, okay, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention the skeleton dragon lamp. Obviously, how can I miss that? How can I miss that? This thing right here is going to be 2,000. Yeah, right there. Look over it. So it's going to be in the silver shop for 2,000. 2,000. 2,000, man. That's so long. That's a lot of money, man. Let's see how much is 2,000 in the shop area. So this is what I want to talk about earlier. When you are buying, like, so I don't think people really understand. Hobble is like that. People want to abuse this at some point, and I pray that they don't, so we can keep this a little bit longer. But come on now, people don't realize you're able to use a credit card. You can use a credit card to basically buy NFTs. Shh, don't let people find out. Ah, I'm just saying, if you're gonna be able to buy that bony skeleton dragon lamp for silver, that's it right there. You can buy silver right here with, like, a credit card. You're buying an NFT with a credit card. Shh, don't let them find out. But come on, man, like, this is dope. Hobble is doing it, and people just don't want to catch on. People just don't care. And it's just like, that's gonna be you. And you're gonna be looking up at me when I'm gonna be in my hobble riches. That's the dream. That's the dream, at least. So when the dragon lamp is going to be available in the silver shop in game in Habbo Hotel, you're going to have to come here to be able to buy the silver, because you really can't get it nowhere else. You can't trade silver. You can't do nothing like that. So to get silver, you got to be able to purchase it. So when you purchase it from Habbo shop, you can be able to then, I mentioned it. If you see my video on like a brief breakdown on what is Hobble Collectibles, maybe I'll link it to this video or to this live. But yeah, it's very, very cool on how they implemented this for people. And when they first implemented silver to the game, I was using it a lot to be able to like get a little bit of extra ETH from my account if I needed to sell or transfer something, or mostly transfer something because you need that tax. So I'll buy like maybe like the $5 or 580. It actually went up a little bit, but anyways, the 585. I would buy that, and I would get about 5 creators, 500 silvers, which is the value of like 5 creator stamps. I would get those stamps, convert them, and then put it onto the blockchain for like what, at the time when we didn't have that exploitation or exploit of the creator stamps, there was at least going for like 110, 117, the most maybe like 150 at some point. But I believe it'll go back up there. They're still working with it, or at least it's getting better, I think. So yeah, dude, like, come on. So imagine like you can max out your credit card and have a whole bunch of Boney's dragon lamps on the blockchain. You be like, sir, you need to pay your credit card bill. It's like, I will. in 17 months or so, once these dragon lamps go up in the market. I'm just saying, don't do that. Don't mess your credit up for some dragon lamps, but the option's there. Anyways, let me go back. Let me go back. So yeah, um, to get this dragon lamp, you're gonna need 2,000 silver. To get that silver, you got to buy it in the Hobble shop. So do your own due diligence and information about the project and yeah, but I still believe that Hobble is going to be that project that's going to open the doors for other projects, for bigger projects to see that, oh, okay, like I forgot. I think there was a streamer that was on Hobble yesterday. I was like, oh, someone's on .com streaming in our origins. Thank you, appreciate you for that. Um, I was trying to inform them about the NFT project. Hell, why am I still playing Hobble for a 37-year-old man? Man, because it got money in this game that I can pull out, and like I said, it has helped me pay my rent. Thank you, Jesus, for being my friend. But yeah, so literally, Hobble's pretty dope for that. Hobble's I did sell a lot of my rares, which I'm pretty sad about because the value went up in the market. I saw that really low moment, but it's okay. It helped me when I needed it the most, and I'm gonna really hold on to what I have left just because of the bonuses. Once I get the bonuses for these sets, I don't know if I'll be able to keep them anymore, or at least want to keep the sets. But I think it's cool that I am able to be at level 15, a creator experience, whatever, at level 15 was just only having collectible stuff. Like I don't have any avatars anymore. I don't have any rooms anymore. I don't have any portraits. No crafted avatars. I sold all that so I could be able to pay some rent. So, but I'm still high up there in my experience level in the project. Not just experience, but also just having a lot of sets still intact. Um, I would suggest one thing if you do get want to get into the project, get double of things or get a few of things because when you want to sell it, you can still sell it without having to break a set and still get some profit from it. But then again, like I said, it's really tough trying to sell stuff for a floor price when someone else comes out of nowhere. Like there's been something just ain't showing no information, right? There's been just something in the market on the floor price. Like this is the floor right here, and it's been there for literally weeks. I put my item in right there because nothing else been in. That same item is there, but three more items will just come in, and that's the new floor. I'm like, where were you? Why weren't you there weeks ago? Why all of a sudden when I want to post my item to try to make some money, you want to post yours now? Why? Why? Oh, I know. But anyways, I'm excited for this. I'm not a huge fan of Halloween. I don't celebrate holidays anymore because they're all pagans, and I don't celebrate that mess. No sun god. If it ain't Yahuwah, get out my face. But I think I have some coffee and I'm super hyper right now. I'm really hyper, on a 10. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for obviously the Dragon Lamp, and I'm really, really excited for um, the little skeleton drink man. I think that's pretty cool. As for the bone set, I mean, the skin is nice, and I do appreciate having a new skin in the game. I do hope they actually add some more skins later on in the game, but it's cool. It's not something that I will probably wear year round if I end up getting it. But it's I feel like it can definitely help out for what you call it, like cozy chains, costume chains. I think it's cozy chains. I call it CC. Yeah, but it might work out and help out for that. Everything else, yeah. Like I said, I like the pumpkin pod, but I kind of wish it didn't have that plate in the middle. Um, Kind of looks like a radioactive toilet. I don't know. Anything else? Oh, yeah. So there was that whole thing with the Origins going to like stream. Like apparently Origins is going on streaming, like on like stream platforms, like basically like a. I don't have Steam, so I don't. My computer can barely handle Hobble with it with this thing on lags. So other stuff I just have anyone seen that one kid use the mirror to like show what he's playing? Because I think he has gotten enough money by this point to be able to invest in a system and a better computer or whatever to get while everyone else is doing. But I think he honestly just likes the whole gimmick of like, but I want to try that for my dang on self because then I can be able to like at least show Habbo, at least zoom it in or something to where like, get like the magnifying one, like, the magnifying mirror. And at least I can be able to like sit here and like, still do some. Cause this is, yeah, can't do much. But I can do enough. And I thank God for that. So I think I talked about majority of that. There's nothing really else to talk about. Oh, actually, I can talk about the relics. Trying to get everything in here at once. I only talk about the NFT project, the collectibles. I don't like talking about anything else. That's not why I'm still on Hobble. You know what? Everyone knows who Mutahar, Meta, one terrible gamer or whatever. He plays Hobble, and I bet he still plays Hobble. I bet he's in Hobble right now. Muda, where are you at? I know you. Give me a Fernie. Let me see what you got, bro. With allegedly I've heard that like he's been exposed for not having like that smell. Something burnt? Was I cooking something? I think burnt rubber. Anyways, Muda apparently allegedly he like, but he said he played Hobble back in the day and then he mentioned it sometimes in the past, like mentioning how like the community, like there is still a small community. I'm like, I bet low key, this was at least over a year or two ago. I'm like, I bet low key he still plays Hobble. Low key, he still plays. I wouldn't be surprised if he's B. What if B is like Muda? That would be a trip. Because a lot of people, we still don't know a lot of people on Hobble. I mean, people know each other, but I don't try to like get to know people like on social medias and stuff like that. Like, no. Oh wait, no. I'm clicking on my computer. I click on here. So yay! This. I'm kind of happy for it. I'm like been waiting for them to eventually release this the black pistachio, the black black plasto. I've been waiting for them to release this, so I basically got the full set besides a couple items which I still need to get. I don't have I only have a couple of the rares of like the not the black items but like stop being racist. And yeah, so I don't they normally release like the bonus like item on what it's going to be. They're doing this whole suspense thing right now, which is kind of irritating me. It's like I don't want no suspense. I want to know what it is, so I can just I don't know. Like, what is suspense gonna do when like it just I don't know. It just boosts the prices up. And then what if you don't like it and then you bought something at a high price just to be like, I don't want that type of bonus. I don't want that. And then you try to sell stuff beforehand, but then like, well, you guess if the prices are higher, but let's say other people start dropping their stuff, and then the prices drops down, so now you gotta wait. It's a whole strategic way of doing this, especially when it comes to NFTs. I don't like surprises. Let me know what I'm getting when I get it, before I get it. Anyways, but the bonus set items based on community feedback. And to switch things up a bit, what is that? Thematically, while keeping with the normal theme, the autumn theme, during October, we'll be adding 2 brand new and unique bonus items to 2 existing non-relics, non-Habboween related sets. Oh, keep your eye on the website for a full scoop. Wait, is that during October? We'll be adding 2 brand new and unique bonus items that are non-relic and non-Halloween. What does that even mean? So it's going to be like just a completely different. So I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm having a brain crash now. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I've been with Hobble for quite a while, but when it comes to the collectible asset part of it all, I've been crying that Hobble should be something integrated with like NFTs or something like that before it was even a thing. Literally, I think like 6 months to so months, maybe it's 6 to 8 months. I was literally on Hobble just like Habbo should definitely be like, NFTs or something like that. And then like people's like that would never happen. So like would never give us ownership of our Fernies. Like it says it in agreement when we play Habbo, it's just a sandbox game and let it go. And then boom, the Habbo avatar started coming out. Boom, the room started coming out. Boom, we had our first ever Hobble NFT Fernie. Satan the Lord rebuke in the name of Jesus. I bind you back to hell. And so now we're back to the point where it's like it's just so cool that Hobble released this to the game. So yeah, they released that. They released the pets. And then we had our first sofa, which was like the diamond, or was it diamond? Or trippy? No, it wasn't trippy. I think it was diamond. The diamond sofa? Yeah, diamond was like the big thing when we first was like, like, was it diamond? I can't even remember what the sofa was, but dude, I think I spent like $75 for that sofa, and now it's like $10. But besides that, I've made a lot of money from the NFT project. A lot of things that I've had for a while just kind of just skyrocketed in prices, and I had multiple of them, so I was able to sell some and still keep a full set. So I've I've lost, but I've also gained in other departments. So it's cool. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments because I'll be glad to help you out with it. Just don't put no comments about like I hate getting those spam comments for like NFTs or not NFTs but like crypto wallets or something. It's like and they put like a phrase like all these. I'm like, do you want me to connect my phone or my device to that wallet so you can steal my stuff? You think I'm Boo Boo the Fool? But it's called fishing. That's all what it is. They're gonna keep fishing until eventually they do find a Boo Boo the Fool. And unfortunately, he got scammed. Anything else I want to talk about? Take a bit, take a bit, take a bit. No, so the Habboween, say that like 10 times fast. Habboween relics, and then the set to get the spooky, scary skeleton. Can I put my head right there? Eh. Eh. I just really wanted to do that. Okay, so anyways, like I said, any questions, put them down. I'm gonna end this live. I think I rambled and just talked enough. I just wanted to talk about it, just go over it, and yeah. Peace out. God bless, and take care of yourself.